The golden African sun rises over Kruger National Park. Wandile, a passionate young conservationist, is on his daily patrol. His jeep rumbles through savannah, cutting through tall grass. However, something is wrong. An eerie silence hangs in the air, broken only by the distant calls of birds. Suddenly, he spots movement on the horizon, a pride of lions, their behavior strange. They seem fixated on something. His heart quickens as he wonders if they've cornered prey. Cautiously, Wandile decides to investigate. As Wandile approaches, he notices that the lions aren't attacking. They are watching, pacing, almost agitated. Something isn't right. He slows the jeep and climbs out, binoculars in hand, scanning the scene. His pulse quickens when he spots what's really happening. There, tangled in a rusted barbed wire fence, is a lioness. She's wounded, bleeding, and struggling to free herself. The rest of the pride circles her, unsure of what to do. The pride notices Wandile, growling softly but not charging. He knows the risks, but his instinct kicks in. She needs help. He takes a step forward, and then another, the growling of the lions growing louder. His eyes lock with the leader of the pride. They are watching him carefully. Sweat beads on his brow as he realizes the danger of getting close. The lioness, exhausted, lets out a soft whimper, pulling at his heartstrings. Wandile realizes he's her only chance at survival. But with the lion so close, one wrong move could be his last. His hand tightens on the pliers in his bag. Knowing the pride could turn on him at any moment, Wandile crouches down, just out of their reach. He scans the lioness's wounds, careful not to make any sudden moves. The lion's eyes never leave him, but they don't attack. Wandile takes this as a sign. He inches closer, softly whispering to calm himself more than the lions. His trembling hands work swiftly on the barbed wire, cutting away the jagged metal digging into her flesh. Every second matters, and every glance over his shoulder reminds him of the lion's power. As Wandile works to free the lioness, she lets out a sharp yelp of pain, causing the pride to inch forward. His hands are shaking, drenched in sweat, but he keeps going. The lioness's breath grows shallow as blood trickles down her fur. The leader of the pride approaches closer, growling, testing Wandile's bravery. Every second feels like an hour, but Wandile's focus doesn't falter. Almost there, he tells himself. His heart races as he makes the final snip, the wire falling away. Now what? The lioness, now free, limps away but turns her eyes toward Wandile. He stands frozen, the pride circling him. His fate is hanging in the balance as the lions assess their next move. Will they see him as a threat or the one who saved their leader? In a moment of breathtaking silence, the lioness steps forward, sniffing Wandile's hand before nudging his leg. The pride watches closely, their aggression melting into calm acceptance. Wandile lets out a breath he didn't realize he was holding. Wandile steps back, his mind spinning. The lioness, her wound still raw but free, looks back at him one last time before slowly walking toward her pride. The lions part, giving him space as if recognizing his courage. With a newfound bond formed, Wandile watches the lions retreat into the golden savannah. He climbs back into his jeep, feeling an indescribable connection to the wild, one that goes beyond human understanding. A soft roar echoes in the distance as the pride disappears into the horizon, leaving him awestruck and forever changed.